Hello, welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today, we'll be trying to do a voiceover for my training. I haven't done this before, but I think this is going to help me to focus better on my training. When I've tried making training vlogs in the past, I've talked between sets, and I just find I get lost in the workout and aren't as productive. So today, I just locked in on my workout, had the camera in the background, and we'll talk over it. So, as you can tell by the title, I am working up to doing a 3-plate bench. My best at the moment is 127.5. I did that earlier in the year, and here we go, working towards it. Day one back from my holiday, or 1 week back from my holiday, but we are on my conjugate program. I follow a very similar training style to Alex Leonidas, from formerly known as Arthur Destiny on YouTube. So today we are working up for a big single with the pause bench press. That was just a cheeky little water break in my warm-up, just a reminder to stay hydrated, and also putting the safety bars on, because now we're getting up to 100 kilos. Things are getting heavy. Don't forget chalk either. I need a nice strong grip on the bar for this 110 single in the warm-up. I like to do lots of warm-ups, just get in the groove. It took me till 100 to get ready, and here's 120. Good pause, slow grinding. I've lifted the hips up. Not the best form, but it still moved. 120 of a good 2-second pause. And here we go into the back down sets. No pause on the back downs, just practicing the technique I want to do when I do my 140. Just a light tap on the chest, and up we go. 110 for 2 sets of 3 were my back downs for this day. Just getting used to having heavy weight in my hands with the barbell presses. That is my biggest thing at the moment. I feel like I have the muscle I need to get close to 140. I just need to get used to having heavy weight in the hands. And then we went straight into bicep curls after my presses, because my goals at the moment: build a big bench press, build a big deadlift. And then after that, it is get my arms bigger. Try to get arms to match my chest and back, which I feel develop a lot easier, or have developed quicker because I've spent more time focusing on my bench press, my pull-ups, my deadlifts in the past. So I've had a lot of success in building up my arms in the last year, strictly through focusing on these incline curls here and preacher curls. We're doing the 20.5 kilo dumbbells here, and I did 3 sets, but only recorded 2 of them, and I was warming up for my high incline presses in between. I just love this exercise. I am trying to do them pretty leant back, so I can get a good stretch on the biceps at the bottom, get a really good pump from these, and just like how locked in I am, and just getting these higher and higher has really helped me to build up my arms. I probably need to spend a bit more time gaining weight to get the arm growth I'm hoping for. But yeah, here's the intensity I'm going for, just till I can't get them to move anymore. Really pushing the intensity, try to get to failure every time. Then here's my last warm-up set for my high incline presses. I've got a nice little, what are these bars called? I can't remember what they're called, but it lets me do a neutral grip just to save my shoulders, because I like to do a lot of volume. I'm not doing crazy volume at the moment, but even then, just twice a week pressing, keeping a neutral grip just helps me to save the shoulders, as I am prone to getting shoulder issues. This is something that happens in the past when I do too many barbell movements and don't look after them. This is my working set with 70 kilos. I think we got 6 or 7 reps here. Really tough, making sure I get all the way down, pressing it back up, with my big goal being on bring up my shoulders and arms. A lot of my hypertrophy work is with high inclines or with vertical presses, because I've got enough lower chest at the moment. Let's bring up the upper chest, the delts, and those triceps with these presses. Trying to get some nice control in there. And yeah, so my programming style I'm running at the moment, I'm doing an upper lower, but I do my side delts and my forearms on my lower body days, as my lower body days are a lot less volume than my uppers, because I'm not trying to build my legs as much as I am my upper body. So upper body, I am now prioritizing my biceps over my back. So I do my chest and shoulder presses paired with bicep movements in between. And then I do my back workouts with my triceps. Here's just another angle of the same one, pressing 60 kilos. for the back down sets, as I just wasn't able to get good high reps to the 70 if I was to do it again. So we're just getting in quality work with the 60s, getting that good range, good control on every rep. Then after these, I went into some easy bar curls. Don't exactly love these ones. I don't know if I'll continue doing them in my program. I might search around for some new bicep movements, but just making sure I did more than last time. Trying to keep as good as control as I can. But yeah, being a secondary movement, I don't mind that I don't enjoy these as much because I got in those incline curls first. I just needed another exercise that I could do with the equipment I had available. Got a nice garage set up here, and just while I'm using the other machine for the presses, just getting in these bicep curls. Sometimes just taking a few breathers between reps so I can just get the squeeze out another one. And one last one, really get it. Or maybe he's gone for one more. Then we had another set. Just going for 5 sets of biceps this week. I've now going to go up to 6, that I'm back into more routine of my training. Just 3 sets of 2 different exercises in each of my upper body days. And with my upper body days and my whole workouts in general, I'm currently on a 2-on, 1-off split. So I'm not taking 2 days of rest at any point in time. I'm just training my upper body, training my lower body, resting, repeating again. So my training split goes across 6 days rather than 7. I do my heavy bench press day where I do a bench press single and my back downs, and then go into the workout, and then I do my just like a hypertrophy volume day where I don't do the heavy single just to be nicer on the joints. But when we get closer to that 140, I might start adding in more heavy work on both days just to really push out that strength adaptation and get ready. So here we are going into the tricep work. I've got push downs where I set up on my knees for this one just because the machine isn't tall enough, and I find when I go on my knees, I also don't have to use my abs as much, so it's easier to stay over the top of the weight. Though some of my sets did get pretty ugly on this day, just kind of lost my rhythm on it. But you can see those triceps are getting some work. Oh, here we are going into rows after bicep work's done. Today I decided to do the full stack, 200 pounds. Hadn't tried it before. It's pretty heavy on this machine with the way the cables are, but we were able to eke out some good reps and getting a good squeeze. I was very happy with these. Although I'd say back is probably one of my stronger points, it's still very fun to continue building up the back and getting it stronger. And just, yeah, trying to build an iron posterior chain. And my gym where I work at and train at doesn't have a seated cable machine, so it's fun to be able to get these in at home. And again, back to the triceps, I find my elbows get issues if I don't do like push downs as my first movement. So it's usually a rope cable push down, like a single arm push down for my first tricep movement on any upper body workout day. If I stopped bench pressing so much and doing barbell exercises, I'm sure I'd be able to do more variety in my tricep work. But given how much I want to do presses in my workouts, I am willing to sacrifice that for my tricep movements. Now we're doing rows, so I think it was just compulsory that I need to take my top off to just check out my back gains, see if anything's going right, get some good footage for the misses, and yeah, pretty good range. It's good to be able to like check I'm doing the form right as well here. So backed off the weight for this set, went a bit lighter, just because that 200 was pretty tough. I think I went down to 170 for this set, and yeah, pretty happy with that. And you know, tops off, get a flex in, not bad. And come on, got to see if we can show off the triceps now. Though I think my form was pretty shonky on this set. I wouldn't recommend it, though the intensity was still there, which is good. Just making sure we are pushing the body hard and getting a cheeky smile at the camera. Why not? Absolutely love this setup for my triceps. Definitely feel like it's been helping me build up my arms, though there was a bit too much wiggling in this set that we'll need to get control of. And another little cheeky side pose, kneeling. Yes, I have no idea what I'm doing when I'm posing. That might be something we have to work on too whilst we do this challenge. and one last set of rows with the 170. Losing the form a little bit here. Need to make sure I'm focusing. So this is probably a good thing to do now that we're recording my workouts. But still getting a good squeeze in. Probably could push the intensities of these further where I do some partials at the end. But at the moment, back's not a big priority, so we're probably getting enough quality work for it at the moment. Then secondary tricep movement, doing these JM presses on the Smith machine that everyone is just hyping up. I don't know if I love them yet, but based off how my body's moving, the triceps have to be working hard. But I don't know if they're my favorite yet. But we'll keep working them in, keep giving them a go. We've got 50 kilos added to the Smith machine here. This Smith machine bar is 0, like it doesn't move like up or down when you've got no weight on it. So it's not like I'm doing a 70 kilo JM press here. It's just 50 with the bar, but weighing nothing at all. Quite like that one. And for my second back exercises, I wanted to get something to trap to really hit my traps. So I did like a shrug row sort of thing. I don't know if I'll ever do this movement again. I just was at home, had the bar free, and I wanted something that would get my traps nice and good, and I wasn't in the mood for shrugs. And you just got another angle here for the Smith JMs. Second to last set of the exercise workout. Nice big range. I probably need to tuck in my triceps a bit more and try to push them together and up a little bit more so than how they're sitting here. So I might have to go a little bit lighter next time and see if I can get the triceps to work a bit more, but they should still be working a good amount here, but my chest may be taking over a bit too much when my elbows flare out like that. And here's the last of the rows. So while we'll go through that, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you got some inspiration for your own training, and I can't wait to track this journey of mine and share it with you all.